Give you that wham bam. That wham bam.
Okay, may I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. Let's get it. Yeah. They titled this next one, y'all, Fly Shit. Yeah. Let's get it.
Fly shit. Hey, I'm on some fly shit. I'm fly shit. I'm fresh. Fly shit. Can't lie. Fly shit. No stress. Fly shit. Fly shit. Fly shit. Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Mob shit. It been the same from day one.
Yeah, I'm on my grown man shit. I was tired of paying rent, so I own my shit. And the foot draggers came. I told them, go on, little bitch. If you wanna live good, get your home, little bitch. Fly shit, fly shit. Brought a bitch on my dick. 9 times out of 10, cause I'm on my shit. I'ma make a bitch mad, they can throw a little fit. I got a lock on every door in this bitch. Better hold a little bit. It's gonna take a lot more than that, bitch. I know you can't even afford this day. You pay my mortgage, little bitch. That's the reason I'm ignoring these chicks. Now she begging just to blow a nigga dick.
I'm on some fly shit. I'm fly shit. I'm fresh. Fly shit. Can't lie. Fly shit. No stress. Fly shit. Fly shit. Mob shit. Fly shit. Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Mob shit. It been the same from day one.
Pull up on the curb, I be fly than a bird. Baby on the shit, yeah, call me a turd. Baby, it's the mafia. Baby at the plate like tilapia. Even though we cool and we body them. Boom. I don't know who cooler than all of them right there. My pippin' on winter fresh peppermint. Ooh, your boyfriend wanna be my surrogate. Damn, stomping around this bitch like an elephant. Boom, shawty want me in it like some medicine. Woo, y'all niggas louder than Edison. Push a K up in the air, baby, I'm on some fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit, smoked out. Mob mafia music, no doubt. When everybody freeze, we the thaw out. All this heat from these black niggas, no doubt. Every time you hear me, I'm a new shit. And my brothers on the same, this a group pick. We gon' keep it pimpin' on some group shit. We the tight shit, never got a loose grip. Baby, see them jeans got a loose fit. I'm a rock and sink a boat with these loose lips. And my bros, music, fly shit. We be making moves like the my bitch.
Fly shit, fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit, smoke down.
Fly shit, fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit.
I'm on some fly shit. I'm fly shit. I'm fresh. Fly shit. Can't lie. Fly shit. No stress. Fly shit. Fly shit. Fly shit.
Okay.
Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Mob shit. It been the same from day one. Flying through the city on some fly shit. Gotta get this grilly while the time ticks. Tell her do the same. Get your own, mama. Stay off in your lanes, no drama. Rapping for the acronym, let's rock this here. Can't shit stop this here. Nan not a nigga, nan not a bitch. Stand on my shit, coolin' in my polo shirt. We doing this for the turf, for the black top, for the concrete, for the have-nots. Yeah, I ain't got it all, but I'm posted. Fly shit, riding the fuck out, I'm coasting. I'm on some fly shit. I'm fly shit. I'm fresh. Fly shit. Can't lie. Fly shit. No stress. Fly shit. Fly shit. Fly shit.
Okay.
Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit. Mob shit. What's poppin'? Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Mob shit. It been the same from day one. Hey, shit like that. Shit like this. Ride out. Ride out. Yup. Ride out.
You know. Bang. Back at it one time.
Let's get it.
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. New in the building. Squad out in the building.
What in the building? What's poppin', fellas?
What's poppin'? Miss T, Professor, and I see Miley. I'm in the building, y'all. Let's get it.
Y'all know
Once
we're in the
again.
goddamn building, man. before we get started, man, y'all know what's dropping next month, man. October 6th, man. Face card, baby. So you know we gotta play it.
Certified. Yeah.
Certified. My face card good. We're not the same, pimpin'. My face card good. Certified. My face card good. We're not the same, pimpin'. Better tighten up. Certified. Face card.
They want beef, they don't want peace. The news say they want beef, they don't want peace. You say they want beef, they don't want peace. On YouTube, they want beef, they don't want peace. Like you do. What's good, boss?
Niggas think that I'm foolish. I rudely push or remove them. My manners tell me excuse them, but can't come to that conclusion. That stories are convoluted. My concepts are deeply rooted. I'm not interested in that gun that you want when you don't shoot. What else?
Told Blake it's a rap, what you recommend?
Let them breathe, gotta show 'em, but they stepping in.
Yeah, it's a league of extraordinary gentlemen.
This is my view, so I'm giving my sentiment.
Juking in my two-step, really jack. Told my nigga boss chill, he looked at me like,
Give them that. Gotta make niggas believe. Gotta make a nigga see how you really make a king. If a nigga don't believe, let the pussy nigga be. He'll see when you give him that. Gotta make niggas believe. Gotta make a nigga see how you really make a king. Yeah. October 6th, man. Face card will be in your chest. You did.
Indeed.
So first shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for sliding through, man. We gonna start the night off, man. Well, actually, I went live at the other night where I was late, and again, I apologize for those who did miss it, and I appreciate those who came in anyway. So we gonna get the squad thoughts on the topic with TYRESE and Mr. DJ Envy. So we're gonna watch a little bit of this. I know, Miss T, you seen it. You know, we talked about it. Marley 13 was there. You seen it. But we're gonna get the squad opinion because I don't think none of them have heard this story. So we're gonna watch a little bit of it, get the gist of the story, and we're gonna talk about it. And we got some other things we're gonna touch on as well. So y'all sit tight. Check this out.
I was going through a hard time. Cheated on my wife. My wife wanted to get a divorce. Charlamagne talked me into apologizing on the radio and calling her live.
That
okay,
was not
Martin
Charlamagne.
Lawrence, what the hell? Why would you ever?
That didn't happen.
Bad idea,
What?
but it was a good idea. I'm gonna tell you why. Bad idea because I put my business on the radio.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. TYRESE happened to be in town and heard some of the things that were going on. So TYRESE called to check on me and see what was going on. I was going through it. And instead of just checking and keeping moving, he stayed on top of it to the point where he became the therapist, the mediator, the person in between.
The reason that you are with your wife today, still.
Part of that reason, correct. Absolutely. So he was in there being that person in the middle of it. So he was the one where he was explaining and talking because sometimes during those type of situations, wife didn't want to hear from me. My wife didn't want to hear from me.
Absolutely not.
But, you know, she was hearing from TYRESE from a different side.
And he's saying,
can I finish my story?
oh,
So anyway, TYRESE called and said, hey, this is what I want you to do. Get a dinner, book a private room at your house. I'm going to be there. You and your wife have a dinner and I'm going to come in and I'm going to sing Stay, which is my favorite TYRESE song.
Classic record.
Oh my God.
Classic record.
Right? And he had a violinist and he came and they sang Stay, and you know, he sat down there with us for dinner and spoke to us and guided us through as far as he could our relationship, and you know, we had to go through other steps.
And then with all of that, TYRESE still got to beg Envy to play his record.
And then the thing is, and then y'all treat him like this when he comes here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Ty.
no, before I even got here, that's the whole thing. What Charlamagne just said is true. I don't feel, and you got to keep in mind, I look at it as heavenly deposits. When you do things for people and you're not saying, I'm going to do this because I want this out of it.
Right.
Like, the most uncomfortable part of my day thus far is just listening to Envy tell that story.
Oh, why? Why is that
Because
uncomfortable?
I didn't do it to be
For that, for be
applauded
praised
for it.
about it.
I didn't do it because I knew that they was going to write their book together about it or be doing interviews about it. It was literally an assignment. So crazy that even before I came here to sing at this restaurant, we were already on the phone for at least 2 months. I didn't hear your
Damn, I never
interview
even heard
in New
anybody say
York.
that before. We was on the phone for 2 months.
We was on the phone for 2 straight months because I
Yeah.
never heard your interview from New York. That happened for me for LA.
From LA.
Oh.
Yeah, because when you announced it, it went viral. So I was able to hear the apology on the gram. So that's when I reached out to you. And then this is something I've never told you. You remember when I said, hey man, make arrangements to get the whole house cleaned, the housekeeper. And then I said, I'm gonna set up the room, come meet me here. And we organized all of that. I text you and I was like, yo, man, I'm on my way to New York. I got a bunch of interviews and meetings and label. I got to go run in the label, go this and that. That was all a lie. I flew in town just for you and your wife.
Oh, wow.
So,
and you don't play his records.
No,
It's not about his records.
I don't never.
I
I don't need my records played.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
But this is the part that I don't appreciate about Envy.
Oh.
Is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline. When the captions associated to the things that come across your desk. Where's that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me instead of it just being paper pushing and this is what Tyrese is on the gram again.
That's
and
exactly
then
what
it's
he
like,
do.
okay, that's expected. No, it's all right. This is my brother.
Well, Envy can't sing though.
No,
he
Envy
can't.
never
Dude,
does
shut
that
up,
though.
man. Why is everything
He
a joke
does
to you?
that.
I'm not
Why is
joking.
everything
I'm
He
serious.
does
While
that.
every on-air personality, blog, podcast, whatever, they got a job to do. They're gonna say things for clickbait, ratings, this and that. But when you have certain people on the radio and you've developed some type of relationship with them, and again, you owe me nothing, right? Ultimately, you did the work.
Right.
God just decided to take my hand and use it in any way he can. And there's nobody that could ever give me more props than what God has done for me.
Yeah.
To say, like, good job, son. You did everything I asked you to do. You don't even know what I have in mind for you, but you did it. And there's a very married couple that was very married. Everybody go through things. But why is my marriage funny? Why is my divorce just something to talk about?
Perfect.
Where
Good
is the
question.
outreach?
This is a
Good
good
question.
conversation.
No,
Let's
I'm
put it
gonna tell you
all
why
out
this
there.
is a good question.
Go ahead.
Where
Envy.
is the call? You good, Reese?
It's like
We
Do I
checked
need to
on
come
you.
to Atlanta and come pull up on you at the house and
Charlamagne did,
put my
but
eyes on you?
let me
No,
tell you.
Charlamagne came to do an interview that I
Right.
requested for him to do. I'd never stepped in, and God never used me to step in when this man's marriage was potentially on the brink.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's kind of like when a preacher tells you something in church, right? And the preacher tells you what you need to do to be better. Then you look at the preacher's life and you say, how do you teach me something that you're not doing? I don't respect the preacher anymore.
Oh shit.
I respect the message and how it came. But you know what I've been through and you know how I changed as a man and as a person. And you were there for it. You was a brother for it. But then when I look at my brother and saying what he's telling me to do and how he's telling me to live, he's not living that way. I don't respect it.
How do we know that though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because and these.
Now I just want to pause it right there. I mean that's pretty much the meat and potatoes, but I mean we'll check out some more if need be. So far, what you heard, Jizzle, what's your thoughts on the situation and the way Envy just responded? Because it gets worse, man.
Yeah, Envy got a show to run, man. Yeah, I think Tyrese looking at it from kind of like a green perspective, as in, even though he did this and he did bring up something that I speak about in real life, which is karma deposits. I think he labeled it something else, but definitely everybody I feel like should be making karma deposits, uh, deposits that you don't expect anything back for. Uh, and my thing for Tyrese is if that was truly what it was, then you really wouldn't feel a certain way when this happened. But I understand why he does, though. Because with that, you don't. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, with that, you don't expect anything back, but it does feel bad when it isn't reciprocated. I will say that.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, fuck nigga. That's what I think. I think both of them got a show together, and they two fuck niggas who stand under the same purpose, and probably money got to do with it. And what I'm saying is, for him to just say what he just said, I don't even hear the rest of the story, bro. Like,
when you say he, who you mean? Be
talking
specific.
about DJ Envy.
Okay.
For him to just tell that man like he don't respect because he ain't following it. Like,
Right.
nigga, are y'all situations the same? You know what I mean? Like, y'all situations may not be nowhere near the same for you to even say that. You get what I'm saying? It's the same as the preacher. I mean, for what it's worth, when you lived a long time and you seen a lot of things and you seen some of the same things in your life trickle out the same way, you pretty much grasp to that thought that if this happened this way, more than likely the outcome is going to be this. And then you might even test it and see, yep, there you go again. That's 3 times in my life. So you kind of take that as this going to be the outcome if you put these two things together. This going to be the outcome. I done seen it too many times. So as a man, you know, and being in a couple different relationships, but not only that, just seeing people in relationships, being involved with close friends and their relationships, or you know, my mom's and her relationship, seeing my grandfather and grandmother, how their relationship went. When you compare all these things together, you know what I mean? I can give somebody some advice just by me being, you know, experienced and watching everybody else shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To tell you that, you know, from what I've experienced, this is what the outcome to this may be. You get what I'm saying? So that's my advice that I'm giving you. I might not be following it. You know, it might be, I might need to follow it, but it's not my time. But you're in a position where it's your time and you should follow these steps because I didn't see this before. Not saying you should follow it, or you should just listen to what I'm saying, what could be the outcome of what the situation you know present to me at hand. Right. So for him to say, DJ Envy, to say, you know, I don't respect because you're not doing, nigga, we ain't in the same league. You get what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. We ain't in the same place and position. You in a different position than me. Your situation might be different than mine. However that went. You know, from what we know, this nigga wife just up and left out the door. You know, no excuses. I don't need nothing.
I'm gonna ask you this crucial because you know, me and you, we know each other for a long time, and I'm going back to what you said, YJ, when you was talking about karma deposits and things like that. If you do it out the kindness of your heart, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't expect anything back. I agree, but crucial, put you be DJ Envy and I'm Tyrese, and you tell me some shit, or I'm trying to help you. Put it away. I'm trying to help you with a situation with you and your lady. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a radio show. No matter of fact, let's reverse that because I'm asking you the question. I wouldn't expect for you to go back on the radio and say that. How would you feel if I did that to you? After you done poured your heart out and all this shit, and now you clowning me?
Mind you, throwing this too, but it's your job. It ain't like you just going up there and you just picking a topic, and part of your job is humiliation. And part of your job is whenever comes across your desk, that's what you present. So I'm not sure if Envy had, you know, got the pull to say, I'm not doing this. Tyree be looking out for me. I'm not sure if he got that pull. And so put it like this. If Envy was up there and would have said, bro, it's my job. I would understand it. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. I would understand the point. This is my job. This is what they put in front of me. I would understand that.
Tell me how you would feel, Crucial, if it was done to you. If I did that to you, how would you feel, bro? Even if it was my job, like New said.
I feel some type. I feel some type of way. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter if it's his. You know what I'm saying? If it's his job or not. That's like a person coming up and saying, humiliate your guy for $6 million on this radio station today. This is what you got today. It's either gonna be the friendship or it's either gonna be the money.
Damn, you hit that shit on the head, nigga. So you it's like selling your homeboy out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they homeboys because they're not.
Right.
But they had a moment together that bonded them together. And for me, if I was DJ Envy, I would appreciate that shit because Tyree, his wife ain't come back. DJ Envy got his wife back. And now you clowning me because I lost my wife and my child? Man, I'll slap. Matter of fact, before we continue, I just want go ahead, Jizzle. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is it's a way you could do it. You could do your job still and still be respectful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can, but do you got an option, bro? Y'all don't look at the industry like I look.
You a man. You a man.
Y'all don't look at the industry like I look at it, right? Listen, to me, this is how I look at it. How you look at them radio stations, them big guys.
Yeah, we know. Go ahead.
There's an agenda behind them. So whatever the producers put in front of their face, they gotta go with it. They don't care who they violate. That's why they so cold.
So you say that their scripts are written? You say this is not just them and their personality. This is written for them. That what you saying?
No. This is them and their personality, but this is part of how they get paid. Their personality is how they get paid. The emptiness of their personality is how they get paid, bro. They can't look at something. I don't think they got the pull to look at like he said, it came across his desk. He don't have the pull to say, I can't read this. Tyrese just did this for me. Fucking the marshmallow head nigga gonna go, nigga, you gonna read that shit, nigga. If you want to get paid this week, you won't read it.
So we do got to remember what Charlemagne talks about all the time and what he's passionate about. Mental health. Now let's listen to a little bit more because there's a couple of things I want you to hear that said that you have to take into account of this situation. So check this out.
These are the things that we've seen, and not only in private, because things that we know in private, but it's also things that I see in public.
Okay.
Me and my wife are good, right?
Hold on. I got to respond to that.
Let me give examples first so you understand where I'm coming from. Because if you don't know where I'm coming from, you're just going to pull things out the blue.
I'm not going to pull anything out the blue. I'm going to respond to what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, to arrive at an opinion of what I'm doing versus what I'm not doing is based on public consumption. I never made a decision, or God never used me to make a decision about your life based on what was being reported on public consumption. What I know about you, what I know about what you did, what I ultimately knew about what your wife was feeling and carrying and what y'all were in the process of, you couldn't read none of that online. I got that information from the outreach. So whatever feelings you have about me and what I should be or shouldn't be doing pertaining to my approach with how I'm unraveling and bleeding out loud in the middle of my thing.
Yeah, why are
that
you looking
would have
like
actually been the reason to call.
No, and I did have conversations with you, and this is from before your ex-wife when you were talking to the girl out overseas and who you were as a man. I didn't respect that. And then when we talk on these private chats and has nothing to do with the public, just having to do with who you were and how you speak and how you talk about the people next to you, I didn't respect it to the point where I blocked you on my chat because I didn't want to see Tyrese as that. That's not the man that was my brother.
Let's shoot Bell because I think this is a great conversation because I think it's a lot of miscommunication between all of us, right? And you were going through a lot back then because you admitted that to me. You because when me and you had words.
Are we talking about psych med?
Yeah. That's when you was on the psych.
It's a little bit of everything.
He was on the psych med because you said you don't even remember a lot of the stuff you were saying. Though.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all. Yeah. So it's like when you get drunk, do you hold your boy to what he's saying while he's drunk?
No, I never held that against you.
Okay. Do you hold anybody to anything that they're doing when you know that this is their usual self? They were drunk, they were out of their mind, and they end up saying and doing some shit that hurt my feelings, that was offensive, that made me feel away. But I know that characteristically, that's not who this man is.
Well, yeah,
see the difference is I honestly don't know what psych meds you were on or who you were during that point. I don't know.
It's called Rick Salty. It fucked me up.
I don't know. I never had a conversation with you because I never wanted to see you like that. The person who spoke to me on these texts,
like the stream
spoke to my wife during that time with the text. I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from
you got
until
the
we had a
text
conversation.
Messages of the psych med, Tyrese?
He did. That's what it was.
You crazy? Charlamagne told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what
It say stream unavailable.
I see what happened. Marley said what happened.
Yeah, it say stream unavailable. I'm looking at the shit now.
It says stream suspended for a policy violation.
So it'll come back once. So we
it'll come back.
Stop. Yeah, we gotta stop.
That's why you can play it, bro, but you can't show it. You can play it.
That's why I was putting that damn screen cover up.
Yeah, you should have just kept it up.
Yeah.
Let them know we coming back. I'll let them know we coming back.
Let me go to it now and see what happened. Still say stream unavailable. I seen Boss say we coming. Damn, that shit was gangster right there.
That's how they do though.
Shit.
Yeah, I had that feeling that shit was gonna happen.
By playing the shit.
No, it's actually just by playing
the
video. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can play the audio, but don't play the video.
Yeah, because I did it on my channel. They ain't take my shit down. Because I kept that damn
playing the video?
Up. No, I kept we back.
Okay.
We back. Oh, yeah, we sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, it's right. Okay.
Yeah, but we'll just leave it at that. What I do want to state that he said whatever Tyrese said to his wife, DJ Envy said, I should have boxed you in your mouth. So we don't know what what Tyrese said, and that never came out. But
see, you know what problem that I have kind of with this is, why didn't Envy, if he felt that way, why didn't he just approach, just send that nigga, and he blocked the nigga, so now he can't respond. But why he just didn't shoot that nigga a text saying, bro, like, I ain't feeling this about you. And then for you to bring up some mental health shit, now I don't respect them niggas anyway. Everything they do makes me don't like them even more.
I feel you on that. So do you look at it the whole taking and yes, we back. But do you think, or do you take it as a cop out? The whole
that's what it sounds like to me.
I was taking these pills. I was saying anything at this time.
No,
I don't.
No, that's definitely not a cop out. You talking to a nigga who took pills before? That's definitely not a cop out, nigga. That shit make your ass stronger.
Okay, well, when you said that, that's what it took me to that when you said what you just said. That's all I was asking.
Let me just scroll up to some of the comments because I seen some comments from Professor. She don't give a damn about none of this shit. She said they sound like some sissies up here, man. Sound like some punks up here gossiping like women. Is it so? Nick, is it bad when two men doing this? I understand it should have been private. I agree, 100%.
Right.
But can we look at it like, okay, these are two men who are actually trying to talk their differences out? They just happen to be doing it in public. Does you get any type of credit for that? I'm just asking.
No, I mean, what happened was, I guess Tyree's point was when it came to your desk, you
cut out.
You cut out, Lou.
he brings it up in the public. You know, I don't believe if Envy would have texted this nigga and they would have had this conversation behind scenes, I don't believe that this would ever came out. But by, you know, DJ Envy carrying them like he carried them on live, he gotta say something on live. I gotta approach you the same way you approach me, kinda,
Well,
the
he's
same
the
way
one
you
who
put it
brought
on
it
there.
up. Let's not forget, Envy's the one who brought it up. You know, Tyrese.
And Tyrese probably would have just left it alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't even have been. I don't think if Envy wouldn't have said nothing, I don't think Tyrese would have responded or said it. Well, he wouldn't have had nothing to respond to. So, you know, in essence, I don't think Tyrese it wouldn't even have been a topic of discussion. I don't think if Envy didn't bring it up, but Envy knew that him saying that is going. You know, it's numbers. It's a numbers game. He knew that shit was. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Right.
I don't know. I'm hopefully, you know, the situation is resolved. You know, we don't need no more of our brothers going at each other's throat because, you know, Envy just got out of some shit with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really a messy look, period. But I was just happy to see the brothers get up here and talk this shit out. But I don't know.
Right. And what, you know, Cupcake said, this is why you go to professionals. And she said something earlier about that. Why, you know, why are you going like, well, hold on, let me read the comment. I don't want to.
Well, I mean,
this is why.
Go ahead.
What she say? This is why I don't involve third party laymen in my relationships, nor do I involve myself in others. And you know that leads to, you know, a marriage counselor, an actual professional who's professional at handling this shit. Only thing I would say is, if you're DJ Envy and you're in a relation and the woman might feel more comfortable with Tyrese being in the, you know, being a mediator, because they did say that he was in, you know, in the middle trying to, you know, and maybe that at times, maybe that she might lean on that more than she would a word from a professional. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, I mean, and then it's a couple of things. Tyrese reached out to them. I don't know if they even considered marriage counseling. Maybe she didn't even want that. You know, I don't know. Right. We don't know the whole story. We don't know the background on how it happened, but we do know that Tyrese reached out to them. And another thing we do know, whenever you're going through a situation like this in the marriage, is you try to work it out yourself first. Whether it's between just you and your spouse, or, you know, the guilty party, which was, you know, DJ Envy, he would do anything to get his wife back. And that was one thing he considered, like, okay, this might help. Just think about it. You know, we see it in movies and shit where, you know, man, go get somebody to sing for him. He done fucked up. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm gonna try any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So
he's singing "Stay" too. Shit, you about to win. If you got a nigga singing "Stay" live with a violinist, he brought a violinist. You about to win. You about to win.
look at New talking about light skinned dude. She asked who was DJ Envy. She must be wasn't even watching us.
I was just pointing out that was the light skinned dude on there.
Oh, okay.
I think he Puerto Rican or something.
Yeah,
he's still light skinned.
But you know, hey, it's to each his own though. You know what I'm saying? However you see fit to fix your situation, your problem. Because, you know, even when you get advice from somebody, and that person might have went through it. Like, I went through some shit, but my homeboy went through some shit as well. He gave me some advice, and I looked at his advice. Okay, that worked for you. And in my head, I'm thinking like, man, that shit ain't gonna or she's a different species.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so but whenever you got the advice, did you look at his own actions to ask if the advice was valid? Because that's what DJ, like, that's what he was saying was he got the advice, he respected it, but he didn't respect the advice because of his actions. So when
No, my
someone
dude,
gives,
my homie is a solid dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how he treat his woman. I know how he love his woman. He love hard. You know what I'm saying? I think what he was doing in his marriage was very, very loving, but it was too much to the fact where I feel like when you do what he was doing, they're gonna take advantage of that type of shit, and they're gonna use that. Like, you're a sucker. Do this. Treat her like a queen. That's
and you
fine.
know what? Steve Harvey, and you know, we all got our opinion about Steve Harvey, but he did say some real shit when he said, when you in a relationship, I see he said some shit like you hold hands together, two people in a circle, and that's where you keep the shit at, right there.
Yeah.
Like,
and my uncle told me that before I got married, because my uncle was the one who married me. He said, don't bring nobody into your marriage. So,
right.
you know, only God. Only God. But
And I agree with that. You know, that it's certain you know, people with religious beliefs and who go to certain churches and the pastor has counseling and all that. And maybe some of that could work. I just think when the issue is between the two people, those two people, they need to handle up, basically.
yeah. Yeah. You know, I guess if it ain't a professional or if it ain't God, hey, it should be just y'all. So I guess that's the lesson of the night. Keep motherfuckers out your goddamn relationship. You know. Bruce,
Yeah.
you got anything before we move to the next topic? New, you got anything?
Hell no, I don't know.
I mean, we all guilty of, getting advice, whether you married or not. Especially if you care about somebody, you want to make it work, and you at your wits end. It's just what we do. Shit.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna let New go ahead and take the lead, because this is why we're here, people. This is the meat and the potatoes. You feel me?
Hey, I need to put a disclaimer up that whatever said in my actions from what is said from tonight, no one should hold this against me.
Hold his ass accountable.
Don't hold it against me, please.
Hold his ass accountable.
Feet to the fire.
So, New, have the flow, man. You got it, bro. We here.
Do you got the video?
No, we ain't got no damn video. Ain't no proof video.
No, I'm talking about the one that I put in the chat earlier.
Oh, I can go get that one now.
Yeah, get that one for me. We need that.
Was that a YouTube?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you gonna grab it, boss, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay. Yeah, so we talked about this shit the other day, man. Yeah,
right.
Man.
We had a nice little discussion about this the other day. I mean,
go ahead.
From what I remember,
Go
me
ahead.
and Crucial was kind of riding on the same page with things when we said, that the female get hit in the face with a brick with some dude standing around, and we was pretty much like, it depends on the concept. I mean, it depends on the situation, because niggas ain't try to get shot because somebody running their mouth. Now, supposedly, she just came on a video and said a nigga hit her with a brick and these niggas just stood around. So it gave us the impression that they seen it. That's the first thing. Like, these niggas was just standing around and they seen it. Well, then I pulled up a video where a dude said that he was there. So now he had to be part of this conspiracy. And he had to be the throw off of this conspiracy to me, because he came out like she was saying this and that to the man. You know what I mean? And then he smacked her with the brick, but she's known throughout town for doing this and blase, blase. He went in on her. But he did say that it was somebody that smacked her with the brick. So all that's a lie from what we come to find out now, and that this person just do shit like this to gain money and views.
Right.
Now, so far, right now, go ahead.
So we're saying all of this is a lie because of her track record.
Right.
Okay. That's all I'm.
No. It's some more evidence there. It's some more evidence that we didn't look at too. We didn't pay attention to the fact that if somebody gets smacked, like if you punch somebody in the face with your fist,
and we're gonna get in that. We're gonna get into that. I want
yeah,
to
we
stick.
gonna get it. We gotta get into the look.
Yeah. No.
Now we need that video.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is evident. You brought up the word evidence and hearsay. Okay, there's a thin line between hearsay and evidence. So what somebody else is saying who was there would be considered hearsay, right?
Right. He gonna show two dudes that was there that said she just came across the street, and then it was something about she had a mask on at first.
Okay.
So what I'm playing? How much I'm playing is a timestamp or
it's only 18 minutes long, I believe. So we can
only
just skip through it.
That nigga say only.
Oh.
I mean, that's short. Hey, look, man, I come from a community where they do 6 hours.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? That's short to me, bro.
We'll just play it, and anybody got anything to say, just tell me to stop, and I'll stop it.
All right. You can kind of like if you want to, just like speed it up. That way, it'll go a little bit quicker.
Shit, I do 2 hours, man. My ass start hurting.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch.
You've done way more harm than any man could have, and I think that you should be held criminally responsible for your fraud. And I think that your GoFundMe account should be taken down yesterday.
What you said, Lou?
My bad, bro. I was looking at from the YouTube. It didn't pop up yet.
Okay.
When I first started to talk about this story last week, I mentioned how absolutely crazy and insane that this story is. And what has surprised me is how much more crazy the story has gotten than I originally anticipated. Last week, I also made a very bold claim during a live stream. I said that this lady is a scammer, and I showed proof of her trying the same bullshit years before. She has a history of claiming violent situations that happen in public started or initiated by men, then taking to GoFundMe with the, oh, woe is me, I am being beaten by men in public, and I am a single mother in need of all of these thousands of dollars to help with therapy and to help with medical bills. Give me your money so I can collect your sympathy tokens. This GoFundMe, entitled Help Black Muslim Mother Pay Her Medical Bill, posted by Rhoda Osman, who's the bricked young lady in question. This was posted in 2020 from 91 donations, raising almost $5,000. What we didn't have at that time was her particular marketing and advertisement video that led to that $5,000 of donations.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas trying to beat me up.
Pause that.
Grown ass niggas trying to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know.
Bro.
Yeah,
listen what she said. She said they tried to beat me up, but then showed a mark, right? So that's a swollen mark on her lower cheek or whatever, right? And she touched it. They tried to beat me up. She touched the joint. What niggas beat her up and just left that mark like that, bro? Her hair would have been every fucking where. She would have been fucked up.
Where is she at right now?
I don't know.
Because one thing I was talking.
You talking about this picture where she at right here?
Yeah, like because what I'm questioning is where did this happen? Because I remember I seen one video where she was in front of a bunch of people, and if it was a lie, why they ain't say shut up? You lying?
She in Houston. She in Houston, I believe, bro.
I'm just talking about the environment she was at because it seems like she's out partying. That's what it looks like.
Oh, I got
she outside the club.
So if nobody saw this and she's going live on camera, somebody should have just shut up, quit lying. Nobody came out and said that originally. You feel what I'm saying?
Fact.
So that's why I was like, okay, it could.
But then again, we don't know that. I mean, this happened 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, this one right here happened 3 years ago, bro. What you saying right now is 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So this is not the current situation.
No, that's not the current one.
That's what I was saying. This is just to show a repetition, a pattern.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what he's showing you, a pattern of what she's doing.
Right. Okay, I got you now.
Okay, so let's continue. Now you see the mark on her face. Like she ain't got no black eye, no busted lip. It ain't no blood nowhere. Her hair not fucking frizzled. Ain't nobody beat her ass, bro.
I'm with you now. I'm with you. But
So
let's go.
why do people give money? Like,
because listen, when just because we not fooled don't mean. Let's get it like this. When we first heard it, we was fooled. You get what I'm saying?
No money.
Some people not like us. I ain't sending nobody no money either. Some people not like us, bro.
Well, let's continue, man.
That y'all know I'm a good person, and they try to do this to me. Guess what? It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a pretty all your life, nigga. All your life you gonna be a pretty. All your life you gonna be a pretty. And I
can't
fuck
watch
with
this
myself because I'm a gangsta ass bitch. What's up?
I wish that I had access to this video last week when I originally called her a scammer. Two things that I wanted you guys to be able to pick up on. Doesn't this video look exactly like the one she posted 3 years later?
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a. Yeah, this man hit me.
She said, "Somebody, we wasn't
hit me
here."
in my face because I would have given him my number.
What'd you say?
Somebody yelled, "We wasn't here."
Oh, okay.
And all y'all just watch. Y'all see that?
Cheek blown up, albeit not as much as what we saw in 2023, but she's out on a city street, popping and flapping her gums, talking about being beat up by men. Ask yourselves, how many young women do you have in your life that have multiple instances of getting publicly beat up by men? This is not a common thing, but apparently it seems to happen every 2 or 3 years for this young psychopathic woman right here. But also, did you notice when she touched her face?
Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They don't beat me.
If you just got socked in the face to the degree of a hematoma is slowly forming on your face, the last thing that you want to do is touch it because the pain would be excruciating. But hold on to the thought of her touching her naturally swollen face as we go over the next clip that she posted.
It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a loser all your life, nigga. Trying to beat up a woman for fucking leaving and doing something with your life when your ass is fucking a loser all your life, nigga.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had a nasty taste in my mouth. Guys, do me a favor as you look at the rest of this video, just pretend like this is a guy speaking. I think actually the video would make a lot more sense.
You can't beat me up. You can't.
Well, according to you, he did.
It's all good.
You liar.
They gave me a real good shiner, though.
There she goes touching her real good shiner again. Anyone who's taken a real good shiner, the last thing that you guys want to do is touch it.
Grown ass niggas over fucking 6 feet tall. Losers. Loser ass niggas. Up and down for a real nigga.
Yeah, man.
You gonna be a loser all your life.
Yeah. You starting to feel it, ain't you? Starting to feel it, ain't you?
I tell you, I done seen the fucking enough.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't even want her on the screen no more. Like,
Nah, we gotta go to the end, bro. We gotta go to the end at least. Y'all gotta see the end. I mean, for what it's worth, boss, just pull the screen down so people can go watch it themselves. Right here. Go back. We need to watch him. We need to watch right there. Right here.
I don't think that any of it's true.
And don't forget, she's in the medical field, so she has access to saline.
Pause that.
Anyway, let's finish reading. She claimed.
You read it. Yeah, she came in to get the saline extracted from the side of her face. So this dude got in contact with one of the doctors at the spot. Now, if you play it, he's going to tell you he got more information, but he can't give it to us because the doctor's going to get fired. You get what I'm saying?
Well, even him saying that would be
he's saying too much already.
I believe so too, but I guess they could try to figure out who it is that snitched. Yeah. So they got to do an investigation on the 5 people that was there that night. Because she went into like a fucking clinic. She didn't go into a hospital.
The botched beauty treatment. That's definitely our med tech, not the hospital. She must have filmed that little clip while waiting on the nurse after asking her to put on the gown. And y'all fell for this. This is the nurse from the clinic. But I couldn't. She gave me other receipts, but I can't show you those receipts. She wanted to prove to me that this was fake, and she begged me not to show you all those receipts because it could get her fired. So we are not going to give you those receipts. But I'm here to tell you that woman's lying for money.
Now, for those who don't know, and he does explain it in this video, right now she's up to $40,000 on this one and her GoFundMe, which he showed and it's still active. 40,000. That is right there. 42,000.
Yep.
Why she eating watermelon though?
He's fat. And look what the goal says. Raise a goal of 25,000. She didn't exceeded that.
18 people donated. So that's divide 18 by 42,000. Like what the fuck? Hold on.
Look, it says anonymous 2,000 right there.
Yeah, like
now the 18 was the people that just donated. You know,
just donated. No, the 18 just donated.
I'm like, damn, 18, just 18 people did all that.
Nah, that was at the moment of the screenshot. Because when you go to a GoFundMe, they'll show you the people that just donated, but there's several more.
So I see 1.4 thousand donation. I see that in small print.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy,
1,400 people donated. It's like, what do people just run around looking for? Get money away? I don't.
No, people. Social media is a gift and a curse, bro. It's a gift and a curse. It really it makes you not trust people. Period. Anything you see, any fucking thing you see, you be questioning that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You request your money back from GoFundMe?
Huh?
Can you request your money back from GoFundMe?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't want it done.
I think you can report.
If she still got it sitting there, I think the people can get it back. But if she cash that shit out, it's a wrap.
But you can report it also. So I'm pretty sure people are reporting this, and she probably trying to grab that shit up before they do report it. Because if enough people report one of these GoFundMes, then I think they should send all that money back. I don't know how they even deal with that. Because
you said think, bro. That ain't confirmation. You saying think.
They'll freeze those funds if it's reported and they feel like it is a scam. GoFundMe will freeze the funds, but she can't touch it, and no more money can go inside that account.
Oh, okay.
Because I do know that people have reported GoFundMes before.
What's the name? I'm gonna go look and see if that bitch still up. What's the name of this motherfucker? Help.
Man, nah, they better.
Yo, no, look, nigga, let's look. Let's investigate. Come on.
Help. What did it say? Help what? Help red. Help.
Ruder.
Take your mouse off, so it goes away. That press play.
Has a history of
Help Rhoda.
Rhoda.
Somalian. I think she's from Somalia. She's sitting there with that watermelon, like she just jumped out of a minstrel show.
She eating that watermelon like, got y'all niggas.
Oh man, this shit's still up, bro.
she eating that watermelon. She said, got y'all niggas.
How much she at now?
She at, instead of 279, it's 492. So she at 42, 492.
Yeah, they stopped. She ain't getting no more.
Shit, they probably couldn't take all that.
I would think they would, man.
Here it is, right
I know it's some people who done gave her, that person who put 2,000, and they probably see this shit now, and they probably like, man, let me.
Can you hit that recent donation and see how recent it was?
This one?
Yeah.
32 minutes ago.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give two fucks.
Hold up.
Hold on, what I'm looking at? What I'm looking at?
Right here, the top one right here.
Last couple donations she
okay.
got. Was it a day ago? $45, 12 hours ago. Man, them people don't give a fuck.
One day ago.
Yeah.
So basically, if you go viral, you might as well just put a GoFundMe up.
Back.
That's what it boiled down to, man. 2023, the clout era is real. We are now living in this era of clout. That's what I take away from all of this shit, man.
It's a new generation bullshit, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you. Scammers, bro. Scammers is the new dope dealers.
Hey, boss, can you pull up that AI shit we was talking about earlier?
I ain't got it, but I just got to give a...
Lord Jesus.
That shit was on it was on Instagram when I seen it. Let me see if I can find this shit.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, man, that shit. I you know, shit happened, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's just for people who actually really need help and shit like that, man. It makes it it makes it hard.
Now, the one I seen, right? Whether it's real or fake, I just think things like that, they just getting you ready for. It makes it normalizes when you see it for real.
Oh man, don't tell me. Come on now.
Let me see something.
What? So is that what you talking about right there? That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And that's not a person.
No, if you look at the what's the name, they say they're doing a movie. What I'm saying is, when you see things like this, they getting your eyes ready for what's coming. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. I see.
That definitely gotta be an Android. That definitely was an AI. What in the hell? Did you see the one with the chick in the at the pool?
Yeah, I watched that on your live.
Did you see that one, YJ?
I ain't see that shit. But the okay, so it's some iRobot shit you talking about. Like they trying to get us ready for some shit.
Yeah, nigga, it's here already.
So what are they doing a job or what?
They gonna be doing jobs.
Okay, so that's I be just trying to break it down as to what, because to me, if something's all right, a robot's invented is invented for a purpose. There's a purpose for why they trying to do AI robots and shit, and 9 times out of 10, that purpose is to take away from something that a human did, so a robot could do it, and you ain't got to pay a human.
So they had a robot as a lifeguard.
So what mother on this planet would let their kid or feel comfortable with their kid being lifeguarded by a robot?
She looked human, bro. The lady pointed it out. The lady was talking to her and telling her like you ain't real. She was like doing this head movement like I am real. Bro, it's the freakiest shit. I'm looking for it right now. The freakiest shit you would ever see.
Yeah, I seen
I
the
just
shit.
think
I didn't
Go
believe it
ahead,
at
boss.
first until I watched her move the person in question movement. Like, why is she moving like that? That's why I commented in New Jet, like either that's an AI robot or she on dope. One of the two. Because she
Now,
wasn't
it's
moving
not that
like a regular person.
it's
Right.
not. I don't know if she says on this video right here that she's real. That she's
See this for yourself. And these is my babies, my brown melanated babies. I had to put them to the side to show them what you think you see ain't really real because they here watching this robot themselves. This a whole fucking robot is supposed to be a lifeguard. Look, she got eyes behind her lens, behind her eyeballs, and showing her what to see. But she's a whole fucking AI. She's the AI. Look at her. Everything you goddamn it think you see is real ain't real. Y'all see it for yourself, don't you? Do y'all babies see this for yourself? It ain't real. I don't mean to put y'all on blast.
Come on now.
But you protected, I promise you.
What?
We got the ancestors on our side. Thank you. Oh, baby.
now it's another video, right? Where she's engaging with her. She's talking to her. And she said, "You're not real." And the lady's still shaking her head the whole fucking time, going, "I am real, ma'am." Nah, bro. Hey, I don't care what you say, bro. You not believing the shit, or you just don't.
Nah, let's just be let's just break it down, okay? Let's just break it down. Okay. For one, if something was like that and it's a robot and it's not human, and we all know there's certain things that have to be, pools are very regulated areas, state inspections, all of that. So for something like this to be true, for one, I would think it had to be 500 years from now. For two, I would think that when it comes, nah, man, I ain't buying that shit.
You not buying that, bro?
I ain't
Bro, that's
buying it.
like a robot, bro. Like
You
this
don't,
kind of fuck.
you don't see that. Hold up. You don't say YJ. You're not. See, I'm into a lot of people won't call it conspiracies, but I'm into a lot of real shit. You get what I'm saying? That shit's real to me. You know what I mean? Like, so this type of shit comes through my feed daily and anything I watch. I can understand if you don't come across anything like this because in your feed daily is whatever your entertainment is. You know what I mean? Is what you're gonna see. This is all I see all day, bro. Like all types of shit.
What I'm saying is there's state regulations, right? I recently just took a pool certification operator class and shit, and there's certain regulations around a pool that the average person goes to a pool and they don't recognize. Uh, but when you get this certification, you learn like the door that goes into the pool. It has to be. There's certain things that the gate has to have. It has to click. It has to. People can't just walk onto it. The lighting at night. It's a lot of things that go into it. And my thing is, if this is happening, then it would basically say that whoever put this in this pool would be basically risking getting shut down or not even be able to operate the pool.
Hey, look, bro. Just think about it like this, bro. Think about it like this. You see how real that person look? You see how real they look, right? So evidently they went through all the measurements of this person or this AI saving someone from drowning to say, okay, this motherfucker can do this job. So when it comes time for action, we putting you out there because we don't have to pay you shit when you get off. All we got to do is take you in this room and charge you the fuck up and put you out there tomorrow.
Hey,
huh?
What happens when you throw electronics in the water?
Bro, this not electronic. Bro. This is something different, bro. You know, this not like and
What's
they
a
do
robot?
make hold up.
They're powered by something.
They do hold up. You can buy a watch, bro. You can buy a watch and go swimming in it. So you mean tell me I can't make
watch?
Okay, so
Bro,
I can't make
operated by the sun, man.
I can't make an android, a person with skin, waterproof. That's what you're telling me. I'm smart enough that I can make this motherfucker, but I ain't smart enough to make him waterproof. Come on, man.
Motherfuckers jump in the water. I'm not
man.
saying
Come on, dog.
I want to see one of them jump in the water and save somebody's life. That's what I want to see.
And my thing, you said you seeing this. This is not just one, so there's a bunch of them, I suppose.
I think the first look, man. I'm into clothes and shit. So you
a lifeguard is a lifeguard gets $16, $17 an hour. What would be the motivation? Well, I mean, on
the
a
motivation
large
is
scale,
let's see how good. Listen, let's see how good it do with the public right here in this type of setting, and then we be able to advance. Everything is a test for them, bro. They testing for the next shit to come. You know, like when they made electric cars, right? When we first heard electric cars come out, right? Could you go get one?
Because it costs.
Think about what I'm saying. You couldn't. It costs, right? So once they made it, and they say, okay, you know, we got something with these electric cars. You know, even though they pieces of shit, we got something. You get what I'm saying? Let's just put them out there. It's the same thing with these robots, bro. They got dog robots that the police got right now. That, you know, they send the little dog, the little bomb sniffing dog, 4 legs. It don't look like a dog. It look like a fucking robot, but that's what they call it. Nigga, they got this shit out here, bro.
If so, go ahead, boss.
No, I wasn't saying that. Go ahead.
I mean, I just don't think anything like
remember
logical.
the shoot.
As of now, I don't see why a whole business who they make their business to have people in the water. There's regulations. I don't see why they would risk being shut down and have some scientist, some evil genius scientist working at NASA or some shit. Because you just admitted that this shit is not everybody's technology. Everybody ain't got access to make some shit like this. So why the fuck would NASA or whoever high-powered technologists, why would they do this at a pool? And why would the people at the pool who run the pool risk their whole
You
operation
talking
being
about
shut
at
down?
pools and by pools. You don't think these people right beside you sometimes? You don't think you walk past these things when you at work?
Nope, I haven't. I haven't.
No, you don't think you have. That's what the problem is. See, you'll look at a video and think that it's only there. No, nigga, it's at the
But I'm
same
saying-
hotel boss working at. It's at the same facility he's
Okay,
working at.
so if that's true, all I'm saying is what I just said. Why is there no response to what I just said? Like with all
What you mean
when I
that-
brought in all of that of the pool operation and all of this and the regulation and all and the people getting shut down and risking them and all of this money and it costs money to produce.
Hold up, what's gonna happen at a goddamn pool, right? And through regulations that my AI is gonna fuck up that any other lifeguard wouldn't fuck up.
That motherfucker jump in the water and sit in the water for an hour, then come back and still alive.
It's just a life. There's life involved.
You can't drive an AI.
Listen, y'all not hearing me. Listen,
can't
before they
drive no
put these
fucking AI.
electric cars on the road, they had to make sure that they was efficient enough to ride on the road.
We understand it. We understand it.
So
before they put these AIs out here, they know they didn't went through every test of mankind that they need to make sure these motherfuckers are gonna go out here and do whatever job they want them to do.
You can't put them motherfuckers to a test in real life situations, bro. And
What the fuck you mean? What, you don't think they gonna be you don't think they not gonna be walking amongst us?
So okay,
Y'all
so
niggas
let's
crazy.
hypothetically.
Y'all already trying to do it, man. Y'all don't be seeing this shit. Like they
You said
already
what,
be trying to do. The government is already trying to do this shit. Now I ain't saying they walk around with us right now, but the government, them niggas rule the world. They rule our world.
I believe AIs exist. I'm not saying that, but to put them in a real life situation like that is, I just can't. Go ahead, Cruz.
I mean, we'll have to sit there and actually see one for ourselves. Like, not actually watch them build the shit, but actually see one that's already been built and see what the hell it can do. You know what I'm saying? But like they got the electric cars. I don't know if an electric car go in the water. Is it going to electrocute people? Because if it's not, if it's used by solar panel and moving, you know what I'm saying? Then that AI can be the same. I'm just throwing
I was joking with the electric shit, man. Don't take me serious. I was just clowning new ass.
So my thing, okay, if she felt that strongly, why did she run up and grab the woman? Why didn't she run up and slice it, see if there's some wires behind her skin? Like if it's really everybody feels that so powerful.
Hold on. Now, come on. Hey, YJ, come on, bro. I mean, it's regardless of the fact.
Does the robot have blood streaming through their veins? Okay, so cut this motherfucker and see if it's really bleeding.
Let's say you do that. You still gonna go to jail, nigga. Like, regardless of the fact, even if you try to assault it might whip your ass. Like I'm quite sure they ain't nothing to be fucked with.
I mean, we can look at. I'm pretty sure some videos. I'm pretty sure they got some videos of some robots that look real, man. I'm talking about this walking and everything.
They got videos of fucking what's it called? That shit be walking through the woods. All white people always see it.
Bigfoot
in the country. Bigfoot. Okay, they got footage of Bigfoot too. Footage is footage. They got footage of people on the moon.
That nigga YJ crazy. Hey, I'm not saying AI don't exist because we know it is. We know
it exists because hold up. We know it exists because we're saying it. We know that. We know it exists.
Right.
But see, movies like AI or that and whatever that movie that Will Smith played in. See, I look at shit like that as a blueprint. Y'all look at shit like that as entertainment. When I see shit like that, I'm like, oh, that shit, that shit's coming. You get what I'm saying? And from that movie to the advanced shit that they show in movies now, like Transformers and how that shit looks as real as the cartoon or as real as My Little Toy Transformers. That shit looks real. You get what I'm saying? They just getting our minds psyched up so it's normal.
Listen, bro.
It's normal for us to watch this shit.
I'm gonna tell you, like I always say about this type of shit that we can't control. I mean, to know is good, but what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Because if they want this shit to be what it's going to be, it's going to be it. You can't do shit about it.
Now, when you say who are you talking about?
These AIs and what they're put here, what their job's gonna be in the future, what they're gonna be placed in our lives for. Like, I understand you say know that it's coming. Okay. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing.
You see, they already got our voices. Shit.
And I ain't trying to say like no asshole, but that's just real, bro.
Well, that's what the problem with society is today. Part of society is they don't believe. You get what I'm saying? And the other part of society is they scared. We've been scared to fight back, or if we would have, by now we would have overtook the powers that be. I mean, I'm just being real with you.
I don't agree with that. Nope.
Even if we knew how to fight back, I think they got us to the point where we don't even know who to fucking attack anymore. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not a racist thing, what we're talking about. That's livelihood. And when it says, I'm going back to the Georgia Guidestones, you know. See, shit like that is real to me. When it says reduce the population down to 500 million, and you got 9 billion people, and then you put something, and people say, well, how would they do that? How would they take out all these people? And then you put out a pandemic and a vaccine and tell everybody to take this vaccine or this pandemic gonna kill them. And you're just like, yo, that's easy. Because at least 8 billion of them gonna take this vaccine. These are the type of games that's being played. And the next one that's fitting to come out, now it's already revving up this COVID shit. Wait till this SARS shit about to hit us. They talking about this shit already. SARS.
Wow.
That's the 2025 shit.
They finna shut this goddamn love down.
They ain't gonna shut us down. I mean, I see people talking about it.
I'm fucking with you, man.
I mean, who's to stop?
How many passages, or both of y'all on Instagram, how many things y'all done came back where y'all done seen government meetings where the people are saying that, you know, the jabs aren't doing anything, the jabs are making it worse, or the jabs didn't do this or didn't do that, and y'all still, you know, recommending that people take them, and the people are like, yeah. Like they're not working, but y'all still want us to take them. And people are like, yeah. And these are at government meetings. I get these scrolls all the time through Instagram.
I mean, I done seen them. I mean, I understand where you're going and I understand the purpose of your statement, but you know,
all I'm saying is it's a bigger plan that's going on in the world right now, and we're a part of that plan. You know, we plan on living in our minds for at least the next 40 years. You get what I'm saying?
I was planning on living to tomorrow and then the next day.
But see, you don't. when you think about, I get that. I get that. I can say that. I get that.
You gotta stop. Man, look, you know what I went through. Shit, unexpected shit happens any day. So I live for the present, man.
And you see D Love use the word fear, and what that brought up to me from from that way, that way of thinking, to me, it brings up the notion of fear.
You bored?
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you sound like an AI.
No, he sound like to me.
Nah, he Borgin.
I'm good. What's good? What's good? Hello, 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 hello.
You sound good to me.
Crucial, you there? Let me know in the chat if I'm
Okay.
am my audio good?
Yeah, it sound all right on my end.
Okay. But now what I was saying was, D Love, she brought up the word fear. She said something like you can't live in fear and operate rational. Uh so and new, I understand and I like the discussion. That's all I'm gonna keep it here. But to me it sounds like it sounds like fear, like you're in fear of a higher power or something being there that you don't fully know, but you feel like can be harmful. It's almost like fear to
No,
me.
I'm
Like,
not. I'm not. Hold up. Listen, I'm not fear. I'm beyond fear. I'm not scared to put a gun in my head and pull a trigger today if I need to be. I'm not
oh
scared to
man,
die.
come on now.
Yeah,
What?
I'm just
Nah,
being
I
honest with
wouldn't,
you, bro.
I wasn't
You,
talking about
listen,
that. Now,
listen to what I'm saying.
We gonna have
When
to
when
get into that though. We gonna.
when no. When this is how I'm not scared to die, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm ready to fight. You know, I'm ready to pull out my gun and start shooting at anybody who come this way. You get what I'm saying? For whatever purpose that I got to do it for. I'm ready for that. You know what I mean? And I'm ready to die for the purpose of freedom of man, which we don't have, regardless of what people think. Now, what I'm saying is, it's people in this world that don't like everybody in this world, and they want to reduce this world. So if I could, I would strap up and go to these people and start shooting until I get popped. You get what I'm saying? Let me give you, for instance, a fear that of world or national fear, meaning the United States. It's 9/11, all this 9/11 talk, right? When 9/11 happened, right? This was the change of 9/11. When 9/11 happened, next thing you know, all them machines got implemented. You know, them radiation machines got implemented at airports, right? And then you had to start taking off your shoes and all that shit. The only reason that exists is because of fear. Because if people would have said, I'm not going through that shit, or I'm not getting on your fucking plane, and if nobody would have flew, they would have removed all that shit. You get what I'm saying? And came up with another way of, because we gave that up. You know, it's like a right that we gave up. We gave up
So
that fear because we were scared now that it might be some terrorist shit, right? So of course, some people are willing to walk through these machines because I'm a great American and I don't want nothing to happen to me, and I want to be safe. Ain't nobody hijacked a plane since then, and we all know that that plane didn't take down them buildings alone. So
no fear would equal when you think such and such is a AI, then that lifeguard would have got ran up on and cut up to see what the fuck is in here. Where the heart? Like what? Cut that bitch up. See where
that's
the
I
blood
mean,
is.
you
Where the blood is
you
going.
still dealing with something in society where everybody don't understand. So you going up to that motherfucker and taking out a knife and cutting it, somebody thinking, hey, you just stabbed that motherfucker, you committing murder, because
Okay,
they think it's
but
real.
if you cut it up and there's some wires in that bitch, then you gonna expose. You gonna blow the lid off of
Okay,
the
what
whole
if you
shit.
cut it and some blood come out, even though it's still wires in there?
No man, it's
So
one or the other, man.
I don't know how, I don't know what they do. You know what I mean? I don't know how sophisticated that these things are. I don't know. We ain't saying that they just all fucking robot and everything is. I don't know, bro. Well, I'm not saying they the Terminator, my nigga.
Okay.
I'm not saying they the Terminator,
Okay,
bro. I don't know what's under that.
I'm just throwing it out. I was just throwing it out there.
You can't tell me, and this is me to you, YJ. You can't tell me that you look at that lady the way she's moving her head and doing all that and saying that that's some normal shit for a person to be doing. And mind you, when she
You know
was
it.
the next video, when she was talking to the lady, she was answering her, still moving her head like that.
It looked like someone on course eating coffin cold.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, it's a jaw. It's a drug that makes you lock your jaw up and kind of move around like that, kind of.
So you mean to tell me? Hold up. So you mean to tell me? Come on, bro. That's worse. That's worse than what Boss is telling me about. That's worse than what you're
You
saying
told
about
me
the
about.
regulation. No, hold
You
up. You
told
mean
me.
to tell me somebody high and you want them to save you? Ain't
That's
nobody
less
notice
far.
this bitch high.
That's more logical than that shit you did. You. Hey, I'm just saying.
I gotta take that, bro. I gotta take that, bro. Hey,
I'm just saying.
hey,
I
let me
try
tell you
to.
something. Bro. I hope me and you are still around when you
You
realize
ever
this
took
shit
ecstasy?
is real. I
You
just
ever
hope.
took
I just hope
ecstasy?
I get that call one day, bro. And you say,
Has
you
anybody
know
on the
what?
panel took ecstasy?
Yep.
I want to hear that shit. I ain't never take ecstasy.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Molly, none of that shit. Only thing I ever took.
Okay, it make your jaw like make you grit your teeth and shit every time like that.
It don't make you move your head like that though.
But hey,
Exactly.
if you get in that zone, you'll be moving your head like.
I might want to hear that. Hey, bro, you just.
Jizzle, I'm with you until you brought that goddamn
Thank
comparison
you.
up. No, the fuck you don't.
But nah, Coracine, like that Dramamine. You know what Dramamine is? It looked like she done took some Dramamine or some Coracine or something, man.
State regulations say you shouldn't be under no type of influence when you right.
Right, and then the state
Hey, come
regulation.
on, bro. Come on, you brought up state regulations.
Yeah, I know.
Supposed to drink and
But
drive,
people don't.
either.
I would think it would be more logical for someone to do something that they wasn't supposed to do. As there's some people from NASA done planted a lifeguard in the position of someone to
Why you keep
save
fucking
people.
saying from NASA, bro?
Because that's the kind of money you gotta have to make something like that.
I'm gonna knock the fuck out one of them if I see it. I want to see what happens.
It like if someone's not making these in their backyard, it's not happening like that. Like
So somebody, yeah, exactly. I get where you going with that, Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is being made by the government, NASA, whoever you want to say, how did these people get a hold to it? So that means that goddamn swimming pool or that place was ran by the government, right?
we don't know.
No, we don't know.
So I don't know.
It just seems like if it's the thing is some conspiracies I can do, but it has to make sense to me. Like it just has to make sense to a certain extent.
All you can do, man, is just keep living your life. You set goals in life. Keep trying to reach those goals. You know what I'm saying? Because anything else is just gonna deter you from that. You know what I'm saying? I get the woke part about the situation, but if you can't do nothing about it, why stress it? Because all you're doing is putting added stress to your life for no fucking reason.
Well, and yeah, it's for discussion, and I would just say, next time, like you said, they walking amongst us. So the next time, I feel like no fear. I feel like it's still fear because, like, no fear would mean the next time you run into it, then you would confront it head up. Like next time you think
Listen. Hold on. You gotta
something, then
understand
you would.
something too, bro. We don't have no beef. Our beef ain't with the AI. Our beef is with the AI creators.
Okay, that's a bar. That's a bar.
The
I give you
AI,
that. I
the
give you that.
AIs.
But I'm like, shit, man, run up and still off on that nigga, man.
No, they not. I don't think that would be. I don't really think you would want to do that, my nigga, on some real shit. I think
You
an
be a
AI
real person. That's why.
like you
You be a
can
real.
program, Nujitsu in the goddamn.
You don't know shit. You ain't created.
Shut up. Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead and rock on them. Go
Hey,
ahead and rock on them. Go ahead. I want you
yeah,
to. I want you.
know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got the arms. You got the guns. Go ahead and rock on them. See what happens.
That nigga knew it was an AI, y'all.
Yeah, shit, man. We've been up here. We've been up here an hour and a half, man. We just came over here to talk shit real quick. I like the discussion though. I like the discussion. I like to, try to break shit down. The crazy part, man, sometimes I argue and not even agree with what I'm arguing. So, but this one I do.
No, you don't.
Just for the
I
sake of
believe.
debate. Nah, I
I
do,
believe you
man.
go back and look at that video like 3 more times and be like, oh, she is moving that head a little bit weird, bro. That is
Man,
fucked up.
she look like she's popped.
And somebody should have said, then the same way somebody should have ran up and cut her that you saying, somebody should have been like, hey, y'all lifeguard over there look like that she on or something. So I think y'all should,
Right, that would have been more like, where's the manager? That would have been, if you really feel like that, where is the manager? Let me talk. Let the manager and handle the shit like a real player.
And me personally, if I was there, I'm like, hey, if I'm drowning, then I'd rather the AI save me. At least I know she definitely can get me out of here before it goddamn hit.
I'm asking that bitch, who is your dealer?
Who the dealer?
Who is your dealer? Because you look geeked the fuck up right now.
No, I'm feeling. I'm gonna touch her titties to see if they really real.
Oh, man.
I'm reaching right around grabbing the titty.
Pastor New. I want to know, where did that come from? Where did D Love get that Pastor New from? Is
D
that
Love made it up. That's what she did.
Oh, so she just made that shit up. Like, okay, we're gonna call you Pastor New. Okay,
I mean,
I wonder
going to church and
wonder
all
what
that.
I was like. That must have been something from that community or something. I didn't know that was.
I'm not a freak. I'm just saying, if I was sitting up there curious, right, and I'm like, that's a robot. I'm about to jump in this water, act like I'm drowning, and see what's going to happen. Trust me, I'm grabbing the titty on the way out.
And that's you just brought up something else. Another reason why that wasn't no robot, man. So the robot, we all know kids run and kids run around the pool. Every time a lifeguard sees a kid run, so the robot was screaming at kids and blowing and whistling at kids. Like, I gotta see more than that, man. That's all I'm saying. That footage to me,
she blow the whistle. She just put it in her mouth.
That footage to me is just like these people in Kentucky talking about they done seen a big woolly ape or some shit.
Man, that damn lifeguard robot lady wasn't even looking at the people in the water, man.
She didn't even blow that whistle, bro. She just put it in her mouth. She didn't say nothing. She didn't blow the whistle, say stop running. She just put it in her mouth and took it back out and started talking to the lady.
That's what we want to do.
Oh, wow.
Don't say nothing. Just put it in your mouth.
Stupid.
So New, on the football, what you rocking with the Ravens? Is that your squad?
I mean, yeah, I'm just, because I'm a home team dude. I like a couple teams, bro. But I'm in the fantasy, so I really don't be giving a shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, not into the playoffs, really. But it's hard for me to sit. When you play fantasy and you into it, it's hard for me to sit and watch one game. I gotta.
You gotta.
Yeah,
bro.
I watch Red team.
Hey man, just say yo. Just say yo. If your team undefeated, yo.
Week one. Week one.
Right, week one. Yo, my team undefeated, me.
I can't. Hey, we coming though. It is what it is.
Who you a Texas fan?
The Super Bowl champs is a team.
Once you got a few rings on your finger, you gotta take that lump. And guess what that lump do though?
Oh, you're a Kansas City fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that was some bullshit, by the way.
No, but Detroit good. Detroit is good. Detroit came in y'all shit and beat y'all on an opening night. Detroit is good.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. So the fact that the fact that ATL won and the Chiefs lost on,
but it ain't like ATL beat them. Like he like Atlanta beat them or something.
Man, look,
but Atlanta couldn't do that.
My goddamn nerve.
Lord Jesus.
Shit.
That's Atlanta, man. When was the last time?
Man, we ain't gotta talk about no history. We just talking about
what you want to talk about? The last time they went to the Super Bowl, the Dirty Birdie.
Man. Matt Ryan or some shit. I don't
when
know.
the last time the goddamn Ravens went to the fucking Super Bowl, nigga?
We won them. Every time we went, we won.
So what? They talking
We
about
won
old
one in
shit.
2000 and 2012.
Man, quit talking about old shit, man. Nobody remember that shit.
I know. Nobody remembered what y'all did because y'all got blew out. Y'all was the only Super Bowl in the history that got blew out.
Hey, no, you lying. We just
y'all got blew out in the second after the second half. Y'all was done.
We didn't get blew out. We lost by a little bit of points. They just came back on us, bro. We ain't know your history before you start running your dick beating. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Y'all got
hey,
blown out.
we can talk about them dogs though. Oh,
dog?
okay. I hear crickets.
Dog.
Them Bulldogs, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Them 2-time back-to-back national champions, nigga.
College ball don't count. I do not count.
They pulling in some money though, like them NFL teams. I will say that.
If you go college, then I just say, how about them Crimson Tide? Then you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they ain't undefeated either.
They not.
Nope.
I ain't been keeping up with shit, bro. I'm gonna just go with Dion then. I'm a Colorado Bull, like
right. That's what I said, man. That's what I said.
Man, get up out of here, man. We just chatting about sport. We got these ladies in here. Oh. I'm not freaky. That's new.
Yes, you do. You don't listen to your music? That ain't freak music you do?
I do freak music.
What?
Well, he got some baby making.
This nigga trying to be me.
You got the freak music.
Nah, not like you.
What I got? Man, y'all remember that video New did?
I ain't never do no video. You did the video. I just did the
stuff. Nah. You said here, put all these clips in here, and I just put them together. That's it.
You still did the video.
Yep.
I'm trying to see what. What's up? What's that track, man? Miss T, since she here, man. Boss of them put the big girls in there, man. He got the big girls in there. What's that song called?
Big Fine.
Big Fine. Big Fine.
Yeah,
now, I know it's some. Yeah, you know that. I was feeling that. I was feeling that. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate it, man.
I was feeling that. Video was done right, you know, like always, you know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but shit, man.
Don't let them go over Bible study. We was just praying.
She said we need to be supportive of freaks.
That's right, man. Freaks need love too.
Facts.
Yeah, man. We gonna support the big girl. We gonna support the freaks too. They can't help it. They freaky just like some of the big girls can't help it. They big. You know, we gotta show them love. That's what we do over here at BMG. We show everybody love.
Facts.
Except AIs, you know.
Facts.
Man, we gonna get up out of here, man. What y'all want to hear before we get up out of here, man?
I don't know, man. Whatever it is what it is. I'm good.
All right, man. So I'm good, man. Well, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man.
Love all y'all mofos.
We're gonna see y'all on the flip side, whatever side that is. But we're gonna get ghosts.
Hey, stay on the live for a couple minutes when this shit finished. I mean, stay back there, not on the live.
She told me, come on and pull up. I be all on that big old ass like a pull up. When I pull up, I jump out, you know it's about to go down. Her neighbors laugh like, ha-ha, cause I'm always around when a man's out of town. Sticking me in every weekend, cooking and chefing, but booty naked like I'm in my kitchen. Sometimes I be forgetting, I'm coming over to digging the kitty. After I handle my business, she always cooking dinner. I be forgetting to ask her, why you be doing that, shout it? I just come through to break you out, something papa, deliver sausage, use a pussy papa. Number one can never be mine. Like the 6 and the 7, man, you gon' stay on the sideline. I know he ain't giving you what you want and what you need. I keep coming and blessing that pussy just like a pastor. And when he come home, I get the hell on. I see you later on. I'm your neighborhood friendly ghost gospel.
You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over the back in the
I spit them, and then I get rid of them. That's when they get in their feelings. I'm strapped, ain't no chillin', they know when I'm drillin'. I love when they swallow the living. Just know that I'm different, got no love for bitches. And dick in your liver, I'm granting your wishes. So why would you trip when I'm scratching the mitches? When you got a man and he's still in the picture. Baby girl, so you got a nigga mixed up. Only reason that I came to get my dick sucked. And you was praying when you called that I picked. And I was thinking in my head, lil' mama really thick, bro. I'm sipping on my liquor thinking, damn, I gotta hit her. My cell phone ring like it's time to go get her. She gon' love that dick and she gon' eat it like dinner. Shit, I done got another one.
Hit him and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over the back and that's just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know. Oh, we hit him and go.
Hit him and go. I'm on the go. No patient, but patiently I'm out the door. No flowers, no sweet talk, no time for a show. I'm when did you finish? One hell of a blow. I'm coming, you coming, you came once before. Once you sell off this dick, then I gotta roll. She say that she want me, she really don't show. Keep calling me bro, like bitch ain't your bro. This is a warning and I smell a woe. Keep playing your games, I'm peeping that hoe. I keep on testing, you really don't know. I'm grading you M for miserable. You getting close, you like the boats. I'm with another, we toast off the coast. You like attention, well this is a roast. So pay attention, I just
hit him and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over the back and that's just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know. Oh, we hit him and go. You don't know what she be doing when she on the low. Bending her over the back and that's just for that dog. Seen it a million times, I'm letting you know.